Real your shit. He on my bed, I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes. Mwah. Hey, look, bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. He say you hungry, it's pussy in the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get a hold up. Bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, it's pussy in the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get offended. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Tell him to put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna hold up. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Tell him to put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. No, oh, you can't touch this. Ay, bitch, I do rich shit. My money thick. Walk with a limp. I'm on some pimp shit. Ay, he say you all about money. I'm on my cash shit. I'm in my bag, bitch. I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm in that new shit. You on that last year? Bitch, I do pimp shit. I'm on simp shit. He say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Lowkeygrownpodcast. It's Tan,
Jazz,
and Rach, and here we do grown shit on the lowest key.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, guys? We back for another week. We got a special guest with us today. We got our guy Corey in here with us. What's up, Corey?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Special guest on the podcast this week. We got some good information for you all. Corey gonna share a little expertise of his, but we'll get into that later. We'll just kind of start off with some good stuff, just recapping our weekends. So, guys, how were your weekends?
What I do? I didn't do nothing this weekend. I chilled. I worked out on Saturday, which brings me to the point that I meant to say this last week when we talked about productivity and grinding. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Alton Trap Fitness because my guy has now went full time with his personal training, and now he offering classes every day of the week, or except Sunday. Yeah. Got to keep the Sabbath holy.
Okay, got to go to church.
Yes, so I'm sure if y'all follow us, y'all know we be in the trap grinding. So come and join us. He got more classes now, different times. If the times before didn't fit your schedule, definitely come and support him because he is out here making it work, and he's definitely an inspiration.
Yeah, so shout out to Trap Fitness. And he really giving out real results. Shout out to Jazz. If y'all don't follow the Trap Fitness page, Jazz posted her transformation picture. My girl is fine out here.
Still working, y'all. Still working.
So, Trap Fitness, the results don't lie. You put in the work, you gonna get what you gotta get out what you put in.
So, please come join us for a workout, y'all. It's a lot of fun. We have fun. What? Yeah. So that's all I did this weekend. That was Saturday.
That's all I did was work out. I didn't do anything. Saturday, it was raining. I was in the house.
Yeah. Good rain.
That was
Saturday and Sunday, I was in the house.
Literally. I think maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I was in the house. Like, literally did nothing but binge watch TV shows all weekend.
Right after our productivity episode.
Exactly, right? So.
But I did Sunday, so I've been wanting some, like, soul food for a long time. And it just always fall through. But I like the Southern Hands that's on Hex Cross. So I was like, okay, Sunday I'm going to get Southern Hands. Mm-hmm. I want the Cam's pork chops, the smothered pork chops with the macaroni and cheese and the cabbage. And Rachel know that I only eat the one on Hex Cross because I feel like the one that's on Austin P put sugar in all of that shit. Everything is sweet. Like, there's no reason for everything there to be sweet.
Right.
But I have you know, I got the one on Hex Cross and this shit tastes like straight sugar.
Damn.
It was disgusting, but I hate to eat it because I paid for it. Damn. But it was nasty. And, you know,
the pork chops was nasty too?
The pork chop, the gravy had sugar in it.
Hell no.
Rachel, I swear.
It's probably
I swear.
It's the cooks then. It's just got to be they going back and forth to both locations.
Yeah, it was sugar in all the shit. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Who put sugar in cabbage?
They candy be the sweet. I've never had like candy where it's like damn near like eating candy.
Baby, they say candy.
Yeah. Damn. It just be so sweet.
You
like
you can't eat them.
I can.
It was sugar in the mac. You love some sugary shit. Yeah. Like, no. It was sugar in the mac and cheese. When I tell you everything on my plate tastes sweet. And I almost got peach cobbler, but thank God I didn't because, hell, I already had it
on
my plate.
That's ridiculous.
So, yeah, y'all lost a customer.
Damn. Forever?
Forever. Cornbread wasn't even good.
Oh, you can try, it's this place on Shelby Drive. People be going to.
Oh, you talking about the crock pot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't ate that in a while.
You could try them.
Yeah, I guess I will. I think last time I ate there, I had like some turkey drumsticks or something. It was good. Corey, what you do this weekend?
I work Saturday, which I work every Saturday.
Who Lord?
Friday,
Right.
after I got off of work, I didn't do anything.
Sometimes you need those days.
Yeah.
I swear I need. Like, I was still, like, off track from, like, us coming back from vacation and not really getting, like, a full day of, like, nothing. Like, this
I've been
literally
eating a
what I
week of
needed.
nothing after
Like,
I come back
legit.
from out of town.
That would be good.
Yeah, like no work, but
Just to chill. And even then, I think Saturday morning, we got up at, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock, go grocery shopping. I was so mad. I
Yeah.
was like, why?
and see, I be fine. I get up,
No, I don't want to get up.
but I just don't want to do nothing. I go work out, but as long as I can come back home and lay down, I'll be straight.
Me too.
I didn't want to get up. I was like, ooh, I ain't got to get up. Because I ended up, I worked all week last week. So I'm like, damn.
I said I
done
worked
got up.
all week.
I worked all week last
You
week.
mean Monday through Friday?
Like everyone else?
You sound like Tan.
Listen,
I had to go to work today.
Every day.
Tan ass be like, I had a long day. I had to go to work. Like what?
Listen,
Stay till
so I'm
5.
like, all right, I'm getting up at 7 o'clock every day to go to work. And then turn around on Saturday, I got to get up again and go grocery shop. I'm like, who wants to do that on Saturday?
We get up and go work out.
Congratulations. Did y'all get up at 7?
Yeah. Shit.
Y'all crazy too.
Work out at 9.
I love to work at 9 though, because I'll
30
be
minute
back
drive.
home before 12.
Yeah, me too.
So, okay, y'all ready for hot topics?
Yes.
So, and I guess the Shade Room posted, and Corey, if you're not familiar, we'll make you familiar.
Okay.
But so, Omarion used to date a girl named April. And they have 2
Baby
children
mama,
together.
ain't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they got 2 children together. They were on Love and Hip Hop, whatever. They dated for a long time. But now it's been rumored that April is dating Lil Fizz, who is a friend of his, also.
I'm a band member.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and it's just been rumors, you know, they put up pictures, like they'll post pictures and stuff, or like they'll be on each other's social media. But I guess people really didn't know the truth. But now April, and was this a Love and Hip Hop interview?
This look like,
Like it look
it's
like
gonna
the
be on the
little-
season.
yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah, so on the
Yeah.
video, she talking about basically how she don't feel like it's an issue if she was to date him.
But first, did you see the video she made when she was drunk?
Now that's some bullshit.
Okay. That was a mess. She was saying all kind of
Yeah.
issues about her lady parts.
Yeah.
To say the
Wayne.
least.
Just when I knew she was on some.
Okay? She on some kind of drugs, for sure.
Cause
She was talking about like basically all these celebrities that either want to have sex with her or that she has had sex with, and or what?
I mean, just like saying that if she wanted them, she could have them.
Right.
And they all in her DMs and all
Everybody
kinds of
And this
stuff.
on her live,
And then she in there like some drawers on.
yeah, and grabbing her lady parts.
Yeah.
So now this
Like-
interview has came out where it's like basically her saying that Lil Fizz deserve good pussy, and she feel like if she want to give it to him, that's not a problem because she feel like she deserve
And he been a
dick
good
in
friend to her.
Yeah,
Why not get a pussy to a friend instead of just like a rando nigga that ain't gonna be there no more? So that was her logic. So
and I mean
Let's hear it from a
personally,
nigga point of view, Corey.
Right.
Let's hear it.
what you think, Corey?
I'm kind of indifferent. I feel what Tan said. Yeah, why not give it to a friend? But
that's what April said. I didn't say
I mean,
Allegedly,
but like if Lil Fizz and Omarion still cool, then she wrong.
they was on tour together.
Yeah,
for the
well, she wrong.
Millennium Tour. And then they opened up at OVO Fest. So
Yeah, she wrong.
Some folks don't feel like she in the wrong.
some people don't think she wrong. Tan, one of the people who don't think she wrong.
okay, in our group message, I didn't say she wasn't wrong. I just said I personally don't care if one of my friends fuck with somebody I done fucked with before because this just how I feel.
I get that, but my thing is, I personally say, if I got 2 kids by this woman,
Right.
one of
And
my
that's-
niggas talk to her, I got a problem.
Okay, that's the thing. Maybe I would feel differently if I had kids by somebody and then my friend fuck with them. But at this point in my life, I don't care.
But maybe if you, even if I wouldn't even say had kids, like if you in a relationship, like y'all was in love, and
you done been around.
I ain't talking about a nigga. You just like y'all might have had sex once, and it was
We're
just
in
whatever.
love. We not now, so I don't give a fuck what he do.
I don't agree.
I don't agree, baby.
Strongly, it's a hard though.
Yeah.
For me. I don't give a damn what we had going on. Really, even if it was a nigga I was just fucking off with, like this is like one of our like girl codes. Like we ain't fucking with nobody that our friends have fuck with. And it's just point blank because it's just like it's too messy.
It's too many niggas and it's too many women
Right.
in the world for
To
you to
fuck
feel
off.
like you in love. Y'all two in love.
Right.
Like nah, y'all should have never felt comfortable enough to fall in love.
Do y'all even think it's just a conversation that could be had?
Hell nah, not with me.
Okay.
Right, that's like Jazz and Harry breaking up and then me trying to go get with Harry.
Exactly.
It's like,
It makes no
hell
sense.
nah.
Like
me and Jazz have like a strong foundation of friendship. Know these folks been together and been around and we'd have been
Yeah.
around. And it's just like if they break up and then I start talking, it's like what you was doing all along. Like had
I
y'all
feel
been had shit going on or like what is it?
it ain't nothing you can say to me. I don't
Okay.
care if I don't love him no more, if I don't want to be with him. You
just a
can't be
friendship.
with him either.
You my friend.
Yeah. Cause then what, I'm gonna be around y'all and y'all
Exactly.
gonna be together and now I'm the other person?
Nigga.
Hell no.
It's a no. It's a big no for me, dog. I'm straight up.
No.
I don't give a damn. If I hate the nigga or what, it still don't give my friend permission to go and fuck on him. No.
Yeah.
I'm kind of indifferent.
These
Like-
niggas for everybody, so have
They can
fun,
be for
my
everybody,
girl.
But you.
not my friend.
Okay, they for everybody but this small
But
circle.
my friend.
And it ain't like we got a big friend group, so it's
Exactly.
like
This about 6 girls that you off limits to,
Yeah.
and however many else in Memphis you can have at them. I don't give a damn. But my best friends, it's a
No.
no. It's a no.
and it don't matter like because I know some people in our group message was saying like basically it's like you don't put nothing past nobody, which I understand it. Don't put nothing past nobody, whatever. But still, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say it's okay, like or it ain't gonna bother me, cause it is.
It is.
Nah, hell nah. We're going to court. I'm finna take the kids. You talking about acting up. I'm finna put you on child support. Like, we might have had an agreement before. No, you're going on child support.
You want some different shit now.
Okay.
Goodbye.
But April obviously isn't thinking clearly.
Okay, my girl is wilding out.
I need to hear what Omari
She
got
having
to
her
say.
hot girl summer.
Well, baby, her stomach more than hot.
Okay, she's blazing.
Okay. I don't want to be on that level.
Okay.
Meg would never.
Speaking of Meg being a hot girl, she has a new hot boy. Her and Moneybag. I guess they finally going like public. And
They slick got outed.
I mean, they been outed like
Yeah.
Several times.
for months.
Right.
So
Y'all
I
all
guess this just
out
them
of town,
like,
out of the country together.
yeah,
What they
this
out
just
together?
them like officially posting pictures.
Right.
Of each
Because
other.
what he say on
I
there?
am
Like he
too.
a hot boy now?
He said hot boy shit.
Love it.
Yeah, I feel it actually.
I love them together.
Yeah.
I think they.
I feel like this the closest that I get to being with Meg. So
I
Memphis nigga.
yeah.
You know how Memphis niggas are.
Right.
Baby girl,
You know what she
send
going
the
through right
prayers for you, okay? Memphis niggas, different breed.
But you know, when they post a picture, I think that was maybe Monday,
A
Sunday.
little beret on.
Yeah. So one of his baby mamas was on her page singing Meg songs. I was like, girl, y'all just
Missing.
going out sad. And then another girl they thought was his ex, which is really just a fan, but she had posted like a Fantasia song.
Oh, yeah.
What song?
It was, what song was that? It was a
I can't remember what it
Fantasia
was, but my girl was heartbroken.
And like the Shade Room had posted her thinking that like this was his real baby mama, but it was just
She
a
was
fan.
How would you feel if a nigga like your ex started dating me?
I'd be mad as hell.
You talk
Ain't no
about
competition. Ain't no getting him back. Ain't no coming back.
you talk about upgraded me. Damn.
Usually I can be like, you know,
This bitch ain't got shit on me. This is me.
I can't even do that.
This is me.
Damn.
Just gotta hold your ear and move on.
Damn.
Hey.
Okay. Try to find one of his
Y'all trying to be
homeboys.
a
Fuck his friend. You gotta fuck his
In that case,
This must now I know what April doing.
in this situation, my Mario,
He must have fucked Meg. And this the only way she could come back.
We gotta be in trouble. 'Cause
No, for real. I'm
real,
trying
for
to come back.
need me, please. Can we have an agreement?
Sis ain't going.
nope.
Yeah,
She ain't
this shit was
sharing.
so funny. But no, one thing I wanted to ask Because I've been seeing like a lot of it lately.
Now she fucking lying because it ain't on the outline.
It ain't on the outline, but I just thought about it. I was intending to add it. But no, it was just like, how do you all feel about like the lingerie parties that a lot of people are doing now?
Dude, what?
Like the lingerie party, like people are like either they do it like for fun, or I've seen like people to do it.
A bunch of girls?
Yes, like lingerie. In lingerie, they going to parties, like they dressed up
Like a
in-
real party?
Like they had it at
it's your
somebody's
birthday.
house, like
Yeah.
a little get together.
I think it's
Birthday
cute.
like
I
that.
like it.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I also agree with going out in public in lingerie, so
Sure enough. But you ain't.
I ain't gonna have my ex.
I was about to say your booty ain't out. Like you
Well,
have
not
to
at the
have
club.
It's a bodysuit,
Yeah.
and some bottoms, not just.
Yeah. What you think?
I don't know.
I don't understand it.
Y'all like it?
I don't. It's a little weird.
What you
to
know?
me.
What you think is weird about it?
A lot of women at the house in lingerie.
Sounds actually.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a little weird. I guess I've never done it. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do it.
I don't think I just want to lay around
I'm having one for my
lingerie in
birthday,
front
so
of,
y'all come me y'all lingerie.
in front
Not
of.
happening, my girl.
I'm gonna invite some dudes too, though.
Okay.
Is it? Do that change it?
Not really.
I think that
Because
make
it
it
just
even
sounds
worse.
like a little orgy.
Sound like a damn orgy finna go on.
What? It's just clothes. I mean, you having sex.
But you ain't got on regular
Nigga.
clothes. You in here.
Bitch, you be naked anyway.
I'm drinking and shit and
I can see
lingerie.
every part of your body because it ain't nothing but lace over it. No, ma'am. I ain't even gonna say got permission to go to this because I was just talking about that I don't like this shit. Now I'm turning around to go to a lingerie party.
Oh, you talking you ain't
You
like
think it's okay?
I mean, I see girls do it, but
Would you be okay with your girlfriend going to one? Or going
I mean,
to a
if it ain't no niggas there,
I'm about to say
yeah,
if
for
it's
sure.
niggas there.
What if it's
What if
niggas
niggas
there?
there? And
But
you
nah,
ain't
if it's
invited?
niggas there, hell nah.
What if you going too? You got a little silk,
Some draw set,
Silk boxer.
a silk robe and boxer set.
I don't think I'm trying to go to a party like that.
What if it's a pajama party and people just decide to wear lingerie? But some people got on.
Pajama different because we wore ones.
Exactly. I'm like, we had a damn
That's pajama.
Bro, that's different. You already knew everybody that was gonna be there, and you already knew you wasn't trying to be on nothing with them.
Well,
But what if you going to a party and you might find your nigga there? Do y'all think it's okay if you wear regular pajamas? Little gown.
Regular pajamas.
Little cotton gown.
A little t-shirt.
No, like-
oversized shirt. I mean,
that's just like, I mean, that's okay, I guess.
I don't know. Call me a prude, whatever.
Bitch, I know you approved.
Call me a prude. I can't. That's some shit I can't get with.
Well, it ain't time for that.
It's the early one.
It's not time for that. I can get with it. I like it. I think it's cute. And I saw this girl in Memphis had a party like that. She got a lingerie line.
Mm-hmm. Just to make me think about it.
Really? Now I was watching the videos from that joint. That joint was wild.
That's how they be.
That's what's
like, they
gonna
not
happen.
in there just having like a regular calm party. They in there throwing ass in lingerie.
I wish I was there.
Budget.
It was like a good time.
Right, because then, like, me and one of my coworkers, like, she had went to one too. Like, I saw it. It was like a big one. Like, they had it at this mansion or whatever. And, like, everybody was there. Like,
Yep. I saw her in the videos. Now that I think about it.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy. My go-to line, that's crazy.
What she wear?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to throw that in there. I just thought about it.
that was cute.
Yeah.
No lingerie party for my birthday, I guess.
No.
Friends ain't even gonna come. What about if it's like my bachelorette party?
I still don't understand the point of just being in lingerie.
In lingerie. For
You
your
take pictures. For what? For who? Whoever you want.
You can do it at the house.
Let's go to Tan's fave.
Okay, it's not really a fave this week.
Shitting in my Cheerios.
It's not a fave, it's a question.
Oh.
Okay.
Tan's question.
Whoa.
My girl just
Switch
changed
up.
her own
She
segment.
just does what she wants.
Okay. What was one of the greatest lessons you've learned about being financially responsible?
Corey's gonna teach me everything.
Okay. Pay your bills on time. That's a lesson.
I could think of a lot of stuff that I wish somebody would have told me that they didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Learn
Do it gotta be
and
something I do?
follow.
Right.
Learn and do.
Okay. I do it when I can.
I mean, I do pay my bills.
That's good.
I do that. At least they gonna get that from me. That's it. That ain't a good piece of advice. I mean, I guess
That
it
is
is
to pay
pay your
your bills.
bills.
Something you learn though.
Yeah.
Because at first, I used to be like, fuck them.
Nah, I ain't never been like pay that car note.
Okay. I got
let's
bills
not
that
get
don't
paid.
get paid, and bills I be like, they'll get it. They gonna get it next time around. But I tell you, what's gonna get paid is my car note, my phone bill, if nothing else.
Nah, phone bill.
My credit
They
cards
wait on
don't get paid. Phone bill really can wait.
Yeah, credit cards gonna get paid for their phone bill get
Yeah.
paid.
My credit card, I don't
Any
know
day.
what came over me. Got this automatic coming out.
That's smart though. That might be a good piece of advice.
I was like,
Put your
damn,
shit
I thought
on
I was
auto.
gonna get it for like 3-4 months. That just came out again. Like, oh, hold on, wait, did I really do this? But
Did I set myself?
right, I'm like, what did I do this for?
Corey, what's the
Okay.
best piece of advice that you've got?
That I've
That you
learned
actually-
from my own mistakes
Yeah.
is start small.
What you mean? In what sense?
Stop trying to go all out. Like when you first become financially responsible for yourself, like you know, that shit. You don't have to be.
You mean
Buying all
like
different kind of
get
stuff.
You don't have to
get a Honda instead of a
Right,
Lexus?
right.
Work
You
your
don't
way
have
up.
to. Your rent don't have to be $1,800 because you want the nicest spot. Your
Yeah.
rent could be, you know.
300.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
but
In my
seriously,
mama
though,
house,
you
split
don't
it.
have to. You don't have to be where you want to be in 5 years starting off.
Yeah.
Like, you can take baby steps to get there.
That's good.
Okay. Do we have an adulting tip?
Yep. Okay, so the adulting tip this week comes from a screenshot that I can't find on my phone now, but I remember reading it and it stuck out to me. And it said that everybody ain't built like you, so stop expecting a you in return.
Thanks.
And I think a lot of times we be feeling like why certain people do you certain ways, or you know, you
Especially
treat
when when you good to them, and then you're not getting the same in return.
Right.
yeah. And so, and it's just because everybody just not gonna treat you the way that you treat them. And I mean, sometimes to some people that mean that they gonna treat them differently. They gonna treat them the way that they're getting treated, or some people just still gonna be themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like honestly, the best thing you can do is just still be yourself. Like I would say, like I'm still gonna treat you the way that I would treat you regardless of how you treated me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
might
not
not-
hard though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely hard.
And I might not fuck with you though. Like, but if I do have a chance to treat you a certain way, I'm not gonna treat you bad. I'll remove myself altogether before I purposely treat you bad.
Right.
Of course.
And see, that's something I'm working on. 'Cause I treat you bad
Yeah.
Lord have
and
mercy.
talk to you bad.
We know.
Help God. But yeah, that's definitely a lesson I had to learn as well. Because it's like, especially like, I really like have to stop myself now, and I really try to make a conscious effort of it, is to be like, you know, everybody don't think like I think. Like you think certain stuff a certain way, and then somebody else may too, and it's all based off of like your life experiences. So you may think a certain way about something because of what you've been through, or you might take it even worse than you know that other people can think. And it's like, oh well, you know, this may have happened and this is what makes you feel this way because somebody was like, it'll trigger something from your past and make you react, you know, more dramatically than the next person. Like, okay, well, this was something small, but it's like, it's not small to me
Right.
or to you. So it's just
Right.
like, once you get out of that mindset of, you know, trying to think that and base people's reaction off of like how you react to something, you'll be in a better place. You can get a little clarification
Right.
going on.
And I just read the 4 agreements, and I want to do an episode on it. But one of the agreements is not to take anything personally, and I think that's what we do when we like try to react to the way that people have treated us. Is you taking whatever way they treated you, you taking it personally,
Yeah.
like. And it really don't got shit to do with you. You
Right.
know, if I treat you wrong, then that say a lot about me, not so much about you.
Right.
So
And I was really looking up this book. I was like, somebody just told me they was reading this book. And I looked on my Amazon. I'm like, I can't remember who it was. And it's you.
it's me.
Of course.
Yeah, I finished it. I gave it to Bree, so she reading it now.
Yeah, that's all I was just trying to
I hear a lot about that book too.
Yeah. I didn't agree with I didn't agree with everything that was in the book, but like, you know, once it came together at the end, I was like, okay, I got you. I got you. But some of the small stuff, I was just like, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, which other books are like based off of one person's perception of self-help, like the category that it falls in. So it's just how they perceive it. Like, you know, it could be good stuff, but it's like, I ain't there yet.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, like, motivation is motivation. Like, or positivity is positivity. Like, I can't say something positive and you think that it's not. Like, if it's really a positive statement, then we'll all be able to see that this is something positive and it's meant to uplift somebody. And I think that's what the book is supposed to do overall.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, y'all ready to get into the main topic?
Let's do it.
So today we're going to be talking about the power of credit with Corey Franklin.
Government name, right?
You want to introduce yourself and explain a little bit about, you know, the class coming up?
Yeah, so I guess y'all know my government name. But yeah, it's Corey Franklin. And yeah, I'm just hosting a somewhat workshop or class about not only how much buying power credit has, but also just some tips to kind of help people out, because my parents, and most people know based on what their parents taught them, and my parents didn't teach me nothing about credit.
Right.
So I had to learn it for myself.
Yeah.
And I think that since I've been working in the industry that I work in, a lot of other people are having to fiend for themselves and learn for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's a need that people need. Like, people really need to know or be able to be educated about it. So just saw the opportunity and wanted to help.
Okay. Well, that was my question. If you was taught about credit, or was it just something you learned from mistakes and, you know, just growing up?
Oh, yeah. Definitely learn from mistakes.
What made you interested in, like, making a career in, like, finances and stuff like that?
That was my major.
Okay.
So I was always just like math, like good in numbers, good in math. So yeah, my degree in finance. So like when I got out, it was like, okay, let me try insurance, let me try banking, let me try some stuff in finance.
Maybe that's where I went wrong.
Right.
Numbers on my strong suit.
I've never been interested in numbers. It's all starting to make sense now.
It was a setup.
Right. Why do you feel it's important for, like, us young adults to start caring about our credit now?
I mean, because you can't, like, I see people every day who come in to where I work in the bank and say they be 30, 35, and they may have saved up $10, $15, $20,000 to say, okay, I want to buy a house. But
The credit.
you ain't got no credit. Like, you hadn't even started building or establishing credit, so nobody's going to give you
Is that better than having bad credit?
No, actually, it's not.
Phew! There's hope.
It might take a while for you to get it established. Like it might take the same amount of time. But if you haven't established anything yet, especially if you in your 20s,
because they look at, like, the longevity of credit. Right?
They do look at the longevity, but that's not even the biggest thing.
What's the biggest thing?
Your payment history.
How
will you pay your bills
on time?
Okay, gotta pay them bills.
How will you pay your bills? That's like almost 40% of your score. Yeah.
So it's like 4 or 5 different things that go into factor for your score career.
4.
Okay,
4.
so what are the 4 things that go into factor of
your payment history, which is the top. Your credit usage, which is like if you have, let's say you got 2 $500 credit cards, that's a total limit of $1,000. How much of that you use on a monthly basis?
Okay.
The length of credit, and then your new credit. So new credit is kind of like credit inquiries. How will you pay on your new credit stuff, like stuff that's like 2 years or younger? How will you pay on your new credit card, your new auto loans? So those are the 4 categories I think.
So when you said inquiry, that made me think, like, why is it that when people, like, okay, you know, they be saying like you shouldn't let people run your credit, check your credit score and stuff. So why is it that your score go down if it's like a lot of inquiries?
Because so think about it like this: if you that's one thing that's a myth. Like your credit score does go down when there's a hard inquiry or a hard pull on your credit. But that doesn't look bad if, you know, I just apply for one credit card and it's one credit inquiry. Okay, cool. But if I apply for 8 credit cards,
and they like, damn, you ain't getting none of them.
It seems like desperation.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know what I'm saying?
Irresponsibility.
So, right.
Exactly.
It shows that, you know, you may not be as responsible with your finances as you should be. So that's when it looks bad. But, you know, 1 or 2 credit inquiries in a year or 2 years, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
What about if it's like you don't get approved for those things that you have an inquiry for?
I mean, so yeah, if you don't get approved, because the thing about the credit inquiry is like, okay, say I apply for a credit card and I do get approved. The couple of points that I lose on the inquiry, I can build right back by making my payments using the credit card, right? But if you don't get approved, you don't get that opportunity.
Right.
So you just may lose the 10 or 15 points or whatever.
And then one thing I learned too is that inquiries fall off what is after 2 years.
2 years.
And see, I didn't know that. And I was like, damn, okay. Until I downloaded the Credit Karma app and I'm seeing it was like, okay, it was like this inquiry
They
is
need to
falling
stop
off.
emailing me, honey.
Okay.
Listen, we've detected a change.
Okay. The new updated score is ready.
Y'all making me
Y'all not finna
depressed.
stress me out in the morning,
Okay.
though.
No, that shit used to really make me sad. Like, which is why. Do you feel like credit is like a scam? Like, do you think we should really be caring about that as much as we do?
Yes and no. Like, I don't think it should be anything that should, you know,
Keep you up at night?
yeah. But I mean, we can't pay cash for everything.
Yeah, sure.
Like
you need credit for everything.
That should make me
seriously.
sick.
Seriously.
I hate it. I hate that, but you need credit for everything.
If your insurance, like seriously, a lot of people don't know, but your car insurance premium is based on your consumer rating, and your consumer rating is partially impacted by your credit score.
Oh, Lord, I'm thankful.
So stuff like that.
Thank you, mama insurance, Lord. Thank you, God.
Mine is.
So I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that goes into it
Yeah.
that makes you want to at least, you know, have an okay or decent score. But I mean, it's not, you know,
Make a break.
nah.
Are you one of those people that like help people like take stuff out their credit? I was gonna ask how you felt about that.
So in the class I was gonna discuss a lot about how, you know, you see a lot of credit repair companies and like people that like do that, and it's so strange. Like, you know, you hear people say, "Oh, I can do that myself. I can do that myself." Well, you really can.
Yeah,
It just take time.
It's really simple. And in the class, I'm really gonna explain what these companies are doing to educate people on, like, oh, okay, that's all it is. Like, all I got to do is try this, and then if that don't work, they do this. If that don't work, they do this. I mean, it's just that's all it is.
Okay.
So it's stuff that, you know, everyday people can do.
yeah.
You don't have to be anybody special or anything. You
Right. Or
just
paying
gotta
people
have
money
you know,
to
just
do
try it.
Yeah.
Okay, when people do the credit repair, you know, they take the stuff out. Does it come back, or like how does that work?
So it depends. On disputes, like if you dispute something and the company doesn't reply. So like if you got something in collections and you dispute it, you say you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
If that collection company does not respond in 30 days, it automatically is deleted. And deletions can never come back.
Okay. Deletions.
A lot of times what people do where they see stuff, it's like if you had a collection item and you pay it, it'll still show that item on your credit report. It'll still show, you know what I'm saying, that item went to collections, you paid it off, but, you know, it's still an item showing you that it went to collections. But if you get it deleted, then it'll never come back up.
And so a lot of people be saying that like once stuff does come up, like if something gets sent to collections and you don't pay it and it's showing like on your credit it hasn't been paid, that you're not supposed to pay that. because
'Cause
basically they sold
into
it.
another
Yeah, I don't know.
company.
Is that true?
Right. So I know why people say that, because after a certain amount of time, that collection, after 7 years, that collection it essentially doesn't impact you or impact your score anymore.
But it's still there.
But it's still there, and it still shows. I'm gonna go into in the class as well about how like your credit profile is built, and it shows a lot about one of the portions, which is the character, and that shows a lot about your character. And people you'll not get approved for a house because you have a $4,000 collection item that's never been paid, but it's just sitting there. I mean, why you ain't never paid it? Like that's how lenders look at it. Like,
$4,000.
yeah, I know.
So it's like, if you ain't gonna pay that, why would you pay me?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
you got to think about it how people look at it when they lending you money.
Yeah.
True.
And
Because
that's
they
how
want
they're
their
looking
money
at it.
back.
Exactly.
Like the
So it
world
shows
we
a
live
lot
in.
about the character.
I hate it.
Sick of this shit.
I hate it. So what would be like? How would you start like paying off debt and like credit cards and?
I think it depends. Everybody's situation is different. But I think something that a lot of people don't consider is when they have a lot of credit card debt, is just to do a consolidation loan.
But what if you can't get a loan because your credit fucked up?
Well, okay, if that's the case, then you start with, like, if you got a lot of credit cards and you got credit card debt, you get you a system. And with that system, you pay your credit cards down. Now, it's a lot of people don't know, but if you had, like, a lot of credit cards, you have a high balance on them, and then you pay them down, a lot of times, that credit card company is either going to close that account or they're going to lower the limit because you had your balance at $3,000 for 8 months. So it's like, when you finally pay us off, we're going to cancel your account. But what that creates is, as long as you made, like I said, payment history is really important. As long as you've been making at least minimum payments, once you finally pay all those accounts off, you can essentially start over.
So is a closed account on your credit bad too? Or how does it work?
No, not really. As long as you had good payment history on that closed account. You know, I had the credit card for 2-3 years. I mean, it's all about your minimum payment. As long as you make a minimum payment every month.
Yeah.
Then.
So why would they close it like out of the blue? Because I've heard of it happening too.
Oh, it happens.
But why? Like, why do they just like at random will close it?
Either one, you're not using it anymore. And
Close my shit, please.
And that's why I was like, it was one of mine that I really didn't use. I just had it, for credit, but I had paid it off, and it was just like, oh, this credit card closed. I'm like,
did you have? If you have it for a while, like I'm saying, if you create a high balance on it, or not even a balance,
it wasn't even a high balance.
if it's just like towards the max limit.
They said, baby, you don't need that.
Okay,
Now.
you done paid it off. You did good. Bye.
That's what they'll do though.
That's weird.
If it's like, even if it's a smaller limit, if it's if it's close to being maxed out a lot, once you pay it off, they'll close it because essentially, I mean, I guess they don't want to take a risk or whatever that reason is might be, but they will close it out. I guess to go ahead and like settle it. Just we ain't gonna let you get the. We're not gonna.
We gonna let you fuck it up. Save you from yourself, right?
To fuck up.
Yeah.
What method would you recommend? Because like I was trying like the Dave Ramsey snowball method once. And like I've seen like it's like other ways to do it too. But what would you recommend?
I would have to kind of look at like your balances and stuff like that, and kind of seriously like look at it and see what's going on. I promise. I think if you. So the next thing outside of payment history is credit card usage. So I think what you should do is you should look at your total balances and compare your total balances to your total credit limits. So you need to see if you're using your balances are 60%, 70%, 80%, whatever. And you need to work on trying to pay the total credit card usage down.
For each one at a time, or?
It depends. It depends on what the interest rates are per card, because I think the easiest thing is to pay off the one with the lowest interest fastest.
Yeah. That's,
you
like
pay
the
the lowest interest off fast.
And then take that money
from apply it to the next one.
because the interest when you have a lot of credit cards, that's most of the time what's gonna be eating you up. It's gonna be interest.
Right.
So the one with the lowest interest rate, you take that one, you knock that one out as fast as you can, and that should in turn lower your credit card usage. And from there, you do the same thing with the next one with the lowest interest rate.
So I think I had saw, I don't know where I saw it, but is it like in Tennessee where it's like the interest rate can only be so high or something like that?
That's on certain products.
Okay.
That's on certain products.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only have a certain interest rate. Yeah, like credit card interest rates can't go past a certain limit or a certain interest rate. But that's also a lot with variable rates, which is like meaning your interest rate could change. Like most credit cards have set interest rate. Your interest rate 21%. It's set at 21%.
Okay.
But that's more so with variable rates.
It's a lot.
Credit card interest rates be a lot.
They do.
Ridiculous.
They do. A lot of times they be 20 and up.
I'm so far in that I don't even know. Like, I don't mean in like in the hole, but I mean like the credit cards that I have, I've had them for so long that it's like I just pay the bills. Like I don't even know, and I guess that's not good. Like I should know what interest rate I'm paying and stuff, but I just know I gotta pay it.
Yeah, I would definitely look at your interest rates because that's gonna help you determine. And then also, people don't even know if you look at your statement, it'll tell you how long if you make your minimum payment.
It'll be forever.
Yeah, a lot of times
8
it'll be
years
forever.
if you make the minimum payment.
What?
Yeah.
But that'll give you a gauge of what your interest rate is right there.
Yeah.
My thing is, I pay them off and then I just use them again.
See, I'm gonna go into that on the class too. As
You
far
gonna
as
teach
like
us how to make
good
better
tips.
decisions?
Seriously, really, really good
Almost
tips
30, Lord.
on how to use your credit card. Seriously.
What about how not to use it?
No, I'm saying, no, seriously, like,
Don't apply.
I give y'all
don't
one
run it
tip
up.
now. Like, seriously, and it's crazy because I just started like really taking this seriously 2 years ago when I started working at the bank.
Yeah.
But what I did on the first credit card I had it before I started working there. But it was only a $300 credit card, and it was still getting out of hand.
I wish that's what they gave me.
Okay.
But,
That was my first credit card, $300. In freshman year, I thought I had some money and was fucking off.
Right,
was
and it happens.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't had no job, nobody to pay.
Yeah, for real.
So what I did with that one was I put my Netflix and my Apple Music on there, and I set an automatic payment, and I cut the card up. And I did that for like a year and a half. I did that from the time I started working at Bank of America until like the beginning of this year because my credit started going up, so I got some other credit cards. But they help. Like
That's what I be seeing, like
really
a lot
help.
going on. Like do your little subscriptions on like your credit cards.
And then
So
cut the
like,
card
if
up so
still-
you won't use it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
She'll order another one.
I see it.
Yeah, because I did it like I was like, okay, I'm gonna just cut my card up.
Order another. I lost it. Damaged. Card damaged.
Playing
Send me
games.
another one.
I miss you.
Overnight, I would pay the extra.
Damn. Put it on the card, okay? I put it on the card.
I
Come get it where y'all live.
Damn. I'm finna pull up.
Send it to the hotel.
Okay. Shit. Can y'all go ahead and charge the plane ticket on there? Because
I just need the number off of it.
Man.
I tried leaving them at my mama's house, and I left them over there a couple months, and I went and got them.
So they just like, where did we go wrong? I guess it's creating bad habits. Like, had we never created these bad habits, we wouldn't be always looking to spend. Like, we feel like we gotta have stuff when we want it.
Yeah. Or from the fact that we don't learn it,
Like,
period. Like, this is not
it's
something
like
that
stuff
they
we were
educate us
taught.
about in school. So it's like, how do you know unless your parents teach you?
Yeah.
And I say like in the black community, that's not nothing that's really talked about, like, period.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
And
how
like,
they gonna teach you something that they still
They
learn
messed
or
up.
something
Exactly.
they don't know yet?
Yeah. My mama told me, don't get a credit card.
My
Which
phone-
is good advice.
My mama told me to get one. That was her first.
That's because she didn't want you asking her for money.
Exactly. But now look
This card.
still.
And then, like, my mama, like, her definition of teaching me about finances and stuff was showing me how to balance the checkbook, which is very useless right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't even have to. I mean, yeah, if you still use that, you know, that's fine. But we don't gotta do that.
No.
Like, all I gotta do is go on my app and I can see everything that's going on.
It's showing you everything that's pending coming out.
Everything you did.
Yeah.
So
I mean, no surprise.
I guess it's good if that's just the method that you used to using, because I'm sure they're gonna move on to something from this app. Just like now, they want to text you, like put your number in, we'll text you every time it's a change in your account. I don't want that because y'all stressing me out.
Okay, I don't want to wake up.
Right. Every morning, Regis sending me my account balance. I didn't ask you for that. Just send me the transaction so I can make sure ain't nobody doing multiple stuff.
Right.
But I ain't ask you for my balance every morning. I don't need that. I'm trying to have a good day. I'm trying to swipe it off before anybody.
Now I gotta think about this shit twice.
Okay. Like, damn, ain't nobody asked you to do that. Please stop.
So with you working in a bank, do you notice like a difference when it's like, say like young black people coming in versus like the younger white people?
To be honest, white and Hispanic.
Really?
The Hispanic community really does a lot to help their kids establish themselves financially, and it was amazing to me realizing that. But yeah, of course.
Well, I can see that because they work hard for their kids,
and some things that we take for granted, they don't necessarily take for granted because the parents might not even have a chance to build credit because they're not even supposed to be here sometimes.
Yep. So a big difference though, a big difference. A lot of what I see, and this is gonna be another tip that I'm gonna give out, but for like people who are establishing credit. Or even if you got okay credit, good credit, whatever, bad credit, whatever. If you know somebody that has good credit, tell them to add you as an authorized user. And the thing about that is they don't even have to let you have the card.
Just have you on there.
Just have you on there.
Right.
And if whatever card it is, it needs to be the card that they spend the least amount of money on. Because the payments on that card are going to reflect on your payment history and your credit usage.
And see, I thought that if they did bad, then it didn't affect you.
No, if they don't. So as an authorized user, you're not responsible to make the payments. But their payment history does still show on your credit. And the credit usage for that card also impacts your credit usage.
So that's why I gotta be like somebody who
got more sense than you.
Exactly. Keep that shit low.
Yeah. Okay.
Cause I've been asking my mom for the longest.
Baby, she ain't.
Okay.
She ain't fooling with you. She ain't fooling
I
with
said
you.
you don't have to give me a card.
She's
she
scared of
don't.
you. Like, at this point,
Like, what can I do?
take the card.
I don't have access to her cards.
Okay. Get her social security number. Order a new card.
No, all of it got all your information.
Okay. Order a card.
Name close enough.
Right.
New identity.
Stop playing.
So, like, is it only... Do you look at a lot of people's credit scores and stuff, right? So, what's the lowest credit score you done seen?
In like, upper threes.
So, is it a certain amount of points that your score can jump a month? Really?
No. 1 month this year, my credit score jumped up 81 points.
You kidding?
I swear on everything.
What you do that month?
What
you do that month? Tell me right now.
It wasn't even that particular month. It was the consistency of me keeping my credit card usage down.
Okay.
And I realized then, like, okay, like, because the goal is to keep your credit card usage under 30%. If you do that, for a couple of months straight, it really makes a big change because that shows, consistency.
Right.
Like, you do it for 1 month, that look good, but then the next month you back at 70%. Well, that don't, it was it could, the credit bureau is gonna look at it. Maybe it was a fluke. But if you do that consistently, then yeah, like I said, mine jumped 81 points in a month. And somebody that I've been working with, one of my friends, I told him to get added as an authorized user, and his jumped like 70 points in like 45 days.
Wow.
Lord, whatever you're doing in your season, don't do it without me.
Jump me, Lord.
Jump me.
Jump me.
Jump me, Lord.
I too would like an 81 point jump.
Okay? I need it. So is it like should people strive? And people like, I want 800 credit score. Or is it like once you get to like a certain point, then
it's just all the
You
same.
get to 700, you straight. Really, once you get to 650 and up, people don't realize. But once you really get to like 650 and up, you really okay. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, to be at 800.
Yeah.
You know, like most places are gonna start lending at 630. Your rate may be high, but you can get a house at 630.
Yeah.
You can for sure get a car at 630. Like, you know what I'm saying, at an okay rate.
Yeah.
But you get to 700, you approve for whatever you want at that point. So like, you know, people
Black
be
card.
looking at
Take
800.
me back, Lord.
No, you can't
You
get
said what?
Black card.
Maybe about 750, 760. For some of them
really be on
Amexes and some of the stuff like that, like them Barclay cards, you might need about a 750. But that's just status. Like, the whole point for me that I want to preach to people is that credit is good for your buying power. You know, you need a loan to start a business.
Yeah. You got good
You
credit.
got good credit, you can get you a loan for
Get
10
whatever you
bands.
want.
At a low rate, start you a business, invest, do something. Like, it ain't for the, because I got a $20,000 Amex card, which is cool to say, but you run that up, shit.
Right. And I think, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of what my situation was like. Because when I got my truck, my score was super high. And so they like, okay, boom, we're going to give you a Jeep. Like, yeah, because your score high. But it's like, I never really had no responsibility until I got there. So like, but when I got it, then I started picking up more responsibilities. So it's like, now that Jeep not going to get paid, period. Okay? They try to get paid. But like, it's like they gave it to me, but thinking that I had the responsibility, but really it's just I never had responsibility before, so it just looked like I had.
That makes sense.
Look like it on paper.
And that's what they'll do to get you.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do to get you, because in the long run, credit card companies know that they're gonna make money off the interest.
Right.
So I mean, that's what they do to get you. You get approved for something, your credit score starts shooting up. Yeah, you're gonna get offers. But really, 2 or 3 open lines of credit and you straight. Like, you can manage those and your score can continue to jump and you be straight.
So after somebody like get their credit straight and like rebuilding, what would you recommend them doing?
To like maintain it?
Or even like raise it?
At that point, if you got it back to, to a fair or good point, I mean, at that point, is kind of start working towards the goals that you have. You want to be a homeowner. Just start saving your down payment. Stuff like that at that point. But I mean, to really maintain it, once you get it to a certain point, as long as you continue to, keep your credit card usage down and make your payments, your score going to either stay where it's at or continue to be up until it gets to about 700. Once you get to 700, you're going to have to open a new credit line to build your score more.
What would you recommend, like somebody who wants to start like investing? Do you invest? Like,
Yeah, I do.
Are you into it?
I do. I've been trying a lot of stuff just because I'm young. I feel like I want to try it. Just but I do a lot of investing on Robinhood, on the Robinhood app. People don't know, but you can invest in every company that you could think of on Robinhood.
I got that, but I don't know how to use it.
Okay, tell us a little more about that. I have never heard of it.
It's just, I mean, it's not hard to explain, but it's just, you want to buy, like, you buying stocks, you buying shares in a company when you invest into a company. And my goal is always to buy small companies that I think are going to grow.
So do it give you like a outline of the company?
No, I research a specific industry.
So you just see like names and then you look it up?
Well, right now the industry that I've been on, like this year and a little bit of last year, is just all pharmaceutical companies. All pharmaceutical and, like, to be honest, like marijuana companies, because a lot of small marijuana companies that are like breaking through trends in marijuana, as far as like opening dispensaries where it's first becoming legal, or different CBD oil products, stuff like that. Those companies, they price per share starting off at like a couple dollars, and then in 6 months it might go up to $15 because they're doing so well. And then pharmaceutical companies, medicine ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
It's gonna be breakthroughs in medicine forever. So that's what I research. You know, what company has a potential breakthrough in a new medicine, and I buy stock in that company and hope that whatever breakthrough they say they about to have, it happens.
I had a question about student loans. Like, how do they affect your credit, or should we pay them off or try to pay them?
So honestly, I'm still learning about student loans, but what I do know about student loans is that they don't impact your credit as much as student loans. What they mainly impact is your debt to income ratio, but they're not heavily factored in your debt to income ratio because of the type of loan that they are. I pay mine right now, and I just be honest, and I only pay mine right now because I got a good deal worked out, with my student loans, to where I don't have to pay a lot. But as soon as I figure out how to not pay them,
done with them.
I'm gonna let people know because it's insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Really
I just feel like I'm never gonna pay them.
It's
Never gonna pay it off.
You won't.
Not even gonna try.
The only amount of money that's getting paid that much off of is my car note. Okay, that only people that's gonna get it.
Yeah, and student loans be wanting a lot.
They want the red.
Y'all fucking mind.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends it wasn't hers, it was a private loan that she had in school, but she was paying $600-$700 a month.
There's no fucking way I can pay that.
No, they expect you to pay half of your monthly income to them.
I don't got shit.
I don't have no other bills.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to live? What am I supposed to drive? What am I supposed to eat?
So yeah, that's still a kind of topic that I'm really trying to learn about, but they don't affect you as much as your car would affect you if you don't pay your car.
What about when you're trying to buy a house?
So it is, like I said, it is factored into your debt to income ratio, but it's not factored in as much as your debt on your car or your debt on another car or your credit card debt. I don't know what percentage they factor it in, but they don't consider student loans to be like an open line of credit. So I've seen people with $100,000 in student loan debt still get approved for a house. So just kind of depend on your other debts, your income, stuff like that at that point.
Okay. Given that you are a young black man that is interested in finances and you're making good financial decisions, how important is credit to you when you're dating somebody, or if you're serious with somebody?
If I'm serious with somebody, I think it's important because if I'm serious with you, I would like to be comfortable to add you as an authorized user on my credit card. I would like to be comfortable to do stuff like that.
Right.
But you gotta run my shit up, then you got a problem.
You gotta see me.
We got a problem, So I would want you to be at least ain't nobody perfect, but I would want you to at least take it serious and understand that this is something.
Especially if you're planning on marrying that person,
right?
It's just everything gonna have to be in my fucking name because you can't get shit.
Right, and I see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that I see when people come in and be like, "Well, I got everything in my name because my partner." Shit fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's a sacrifice that they made, but I don't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
But I ain't finna tell a girl I don't want to talk to her because
The credit score.
First date, what's her credit score, my girl?
How do you even? I don't even know
How soon do you
up.
talk about? Are you in a relationship? So when you're dating somebody, how soon do you talk about finances and stuff, or
you just let it?
That's as we get serious.
Yeah.
That's as we get serious. Because you don't want to talk about that stuff and then how shit go. You could be talking to somebody.
That shit put folks in a bad mood.
Okay.
We just talked about how credit card.
You gonna come to me asking about my credit?
I'm just trying to eat.
Are you gonna pay these credit cards though?
Pay this bill because I'm gone. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
But no, really though, you don't want to end up with someone who's not serious about finances if you are.
Yeah.
And actually, even if you aren't, because if both of y'all fucked up, then
Yeah.
Nobody gonna do
yeah.
good.
Can't
Or
get
if you
nothing,
heavily
ain't going
in
nowhere.
debt and I don't got that much debt, then it's just then what? You want me to pay all your shit?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, if you can. What else? What's the other
So
option?
clear us up.
I
Yeah.
have my money.
See, it ain't no I. If we together, if we, it ain't no I. I don't care if it's my debt or your debt. Now that's if we married though.
Right, only.
Yeah.
Now, if you got the money and it's not gonna hurt you to pay my shit off,
Pay it
I'm gonna
off.
let you. Sure, I'm gonna let you. I ain't gonna say no. If you offer, I ain't gonna turn it down.
I mean, of course,
But equally though, if I was the one who had the money to pay off both our stuff, I would.
Yeah.
But
Just so we wouldn't have that word.
yeah,
And we can get what we want, we can go where we want.
I'll
do what we
help
want.
you.
I'll help you.
I ain't finna just throw you
Nah,
no.
nah, but you gotta learn. You gotta learn. If I had $20,000 to throw somebody,
Okay.
I'd throw it to you.
I'm saying I ain't finna throw you my 20 in savings, then
Oh,
I'm
nah,
having
man.
else.
That's
Nah,
different than
Just
like
for you
money
to-
that you got put
just
up
for you
versus
to pay
like
off your debt.
Disposable income.
right.
Yeah.
When is disposable? It's just like, okay.
Nah.
throw you a
See, that's another problem.
Right.
we
Pay a
have.
little credit card off.
We think our savings is just like
Right.
little disposable.
Yeah, that's
so
a whole other
like,
topic.
yeah, how we save more money? How you save money when you ain't got none?
You
You got the answer to that?
Send help.
Yeah, but it's just you gotta look at what you spend money on.
Yeah.
I can't eat.
Can't eat, I can't go nowhere.
Well, yeah.
You
I
gotta
mean,
work and
it's
go.
basically sacrifice.
Yeah.
But see, that's boring though. That's
Exactly.
boring, and I agree. Like it's,
It's
boring.
fun.
It sucks.
Exactly.
Spend this money
It's-
up.
Okay, I'm finna spend this money. I'm finna go where I'm finna go.
Especially
and then
when
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
get
go to
it
work
back.
every day. Like,
And that's honestly
I want
that's
the
how we
fruits of my
feel.
labor.
Yeah.
And I struggle with that too, trying to make sacrifices so I can, But at the end of the day, you be like, man, fuck it, I'm finna go. I'm finna go out of town. I'm finna go do this. I want
Okay,
to do
I'm
this.
put the money back.
Get paid again.
Yeah, so that happens.
Can't take it with me.
But that's all. Really just analyze where you spend your money and make them sacrifices.
I don't
Yeah.
have to.
Make
I
them
had an app
sacrifices.
like that would show, like, it would break down.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what, I think
I
it was
did too,
called
and I
Mint.
deleted that shit.
Yeah, I took out my shit.
I
off
don't need
of
y'all.
that.
But
That's my problem. I get mad at
I don't need you
them for stuff
reminding me I
that I'm
spent
doing.
$30 at Chick-fil-A this week.
yeah, and
This
that's
week alone.
a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
God.
damn, was it worth it? Yup.
Yeah.
But could I have cooked at home and grocery shop? I could have. It sounds good.
Yeah.
It's
Real
just
good.
it's really just all about the discipline to do it. But
Right.
it also I feel like in everybody's life, if anything is a priority, no matter what that priority is, you're gonna make a way to get that priority taken care of.
yeah.
True.
And
No
unfortunately,
matter what
it's
it
not a
is.
priority.
And
Yeah.
sometimes that's what it has to come down to.
I want
you
it
have
to
to
be,
make
though.
it that priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a priority, then you're gonna get it done.
Yeah, because we get them trips done.
Yup.
Okay.
You
Everything
get
else
that Chick-fil-A
done.
done. You get your hair done.
Get
You
them
get your nails done.
Baby, I'm gonna make a way.
But the credit, paying out that credit
And I was like,
card.
damn, I could have spent that little. I could have put that little $40 on my credit card when I got my nails done. But hey,
I'm cute.
oh, and my nails gotta look good.
When you swiping that card.
You know.
Okay.
Y'all have any more questions for Corey?
You got anything else you want to share?
No.
Tell them where they can find you on social media.
We ain't got there yet.
Baby, we ain't at the end of the show. We got a couple more segments to get through. But we
I thought we was done.
We coming quick today. Okay, so would you rather? So if somebody is gonna give you all the money to pay off all of your debt, this you ain't gotta worry about student loans. You don't gotta worry about nothing. Whatever is haunting you, whatever you
Yes.
think, wait now. Or you can travel anywhere you want for a whole year.
Okay, if I get the money, then can I not travel?
You can travel regular, I guess. What you been doing?
Give me the money.
Pay all this shit off.
Yeah, pay my shit off.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What?
I'm traveling. I'm quitting my job. If I can travel anywhere I want, like for a whole year, I can go anywhere I want. I ain't got to worry about nothing else. I'm just gonna go there.
I mean,
and
but your
live.
bills still gonna be waiting on you when you
Okay,
get
and
back.
they can, honey. They gonna wait for a year till I get back. I'm trying to live my best year of my life.
My money can go to where I want it to go to.
Okay, I can travel after all my
But you know,
shit.
it's some bills you gonna always have.
True.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, pay off your debt. So you still gonna come back and you gonna have to pay MLG&W and mortgage and whatever you might have.
Pay my shit.
Yeah.
Pay it off.
Okay.
So you gonna travel?
Because I'm going to travel anyway.
I don't
I
want
may
the
can't
little
travel a
measly-
whole year, but
I want a year.
I make you travel once.
Because
a
then
year.
if I'm paying off my debt, then that's cutting down like some of the monthly expenses that I would have. That's going to cut out my condo. They would probably cut out rent. You know what I mean? Of course, you're going to have the consistency. Like, you're going to have to eat. You got to pay MSG&W. But cable, if you got that, most people don't even get cable no more. So it's like, you ain't even got that many bills to pay once you get back. I mean, shit. If I can cut down all my bills and travel.
I'm traveling. I'm happy now with my bills and my little trips. I can only imagine.
Coming back to a 300 credit score. Because all that shit fucked up.
You ain't working.
Okay, the Jeep is gone, baby.
They can take the Jeep with me if I can travel.
Now, what you
I
gonna do
think
when
I
you come
travel
back?
later.
I
You can't
figured
even
it
get
out.
another car when you come
I
back.
figured it out. We got plenty cars at the house.
Y'all
Honey.
do
We got a whole yard full of
You
cars.
got a whole driveway of cars.
Shit, I ride my bike, okay?
Daddy
Don't have
the
to.
truck.
You ain't got no gas money.
Give me the keys to the pickup.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to shake.
Okay.
All right. Rachel, want to tell us some shit you can't get with this
Lord.
week?
Let me tell y'all. So I kind of started telling them about it before the podcast started. But I think Tay and Jazz already know. So anyway, in the staff meeting Monday at my job, we have a monthly staff meeting. And, you know, now they're trying to make it like where it's a little more interesting. So I was like, all right, we're going to play a game every staff meeting. So for this week, this month's meeting, they was like, all right, write down a random fact about yourself, and then we're going to put it in a bowl, and we're going to pass it around, and people pull it out, and, you know, they guess what it is. So, you know, everybody putting stuff in, but, you know, I've been working at this job going on 3 years now, and so it's like most of the stuff we kind of knew about people. So it's like one lady's like, she's a falconist or something like this. So she work with birds. I knew it was this white lady I work with because she love animals. Right. All right, we know this shit. Then somebody else, you know, people will put in stuff like, oh, I love reality TV. It's like, okay, well, I don't know that. So it gets to the point, somebody pulls out a paper and they're like, I almost dropped out of school in the 9th grade. And, you know, it was like, yeah, and I thought about it's like I was finna drop out of school in 9th grade. And so this one lady, she was like, oh, that's Rachel. And I'm like, mind you, in the staff meeting, I'm minding my business. This is me at work, period. I'm minding my business. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm looking down at my phone. She's like, oh, that's Rachel. I just looked up. And I literally had to catch myself because I was finna call this lady a bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? No, baby girl, no. Like, not at all.
Actually,
like,
I didn't. I almost dropped
and
out.
she was like, nah, you know, because you got that, like, that real nonchalant attitude. Babe, I'm educated. I don't give a damn what I might give off to you, but
Don't be thinking I'm finna drop
out of school in 9th grade. And the lady who said it, like, you know, we looking around the room, but, you know, people gonna kind of give it off when they get to theirs. It's like, so I saw the lady, but before I could even, you know, and she was like, that's Rachel. Baby girl, let me tell you something. And then even the other folks, like, they were kind of laughing it off, but then, because, you know, like, people are, like, they know me at work. Like, it was like, all right, Rachel ain't taking no shit. Rachel,
Right.
like, no nonsense. And, like, but she'll cool, she'll laugh with you, but it's still, like, all right, when I start giving you them looks, like, quit playing with me. Like, it's time to stop playing. And the lady next to me, who was another supervisor, she was like, I know you was finna say, I know you fucking lying. And I'm like, yo, cause now I don't know what you think this is. And so the other, like, she was like, nah, y'all, this is actually me. And, you know, and then the whole
Who was
time,
the person that it was about?
it was another girl that worked there. Like, she not old, but she's older. Like, me and, like, the people that work on my team are some of the youngest people in the office. And, like, mind you, like, we all, like, nonchalant or whatever. So it's just kind of like,
bitch, why you pick me out of
all people, I'm
I
like,
don't bother nobody.
and do you think I dropped out of school? Like, I was just like, you know, you just say, like, you don't care, like, you would have dropped. Nah, baby, that wasn't an option in my household. I had to go to school every day. Went through college, got my degree. Like, what the hell is you talking about? I almost dropped out at the 9th grade. Not an option, baby. I won't think about dropping out there. College, maybe.
College maybe.
College, maybe. grad program
Work
for
with
sure.
teachers in 9th grade.
But 9th grade, life wasn't even hard then. School wasn't even hard then.
I ain't have to
I'm
do
like,
nothing.
and so like after she's like, I'm so sorry, I apologize.
Cheating.
I really just stop bringing it up because at this point you finna start pissing me off, and it's just like, come on now. And now every time somebody says, "Girl, you the high school dropout," ain't it? Stop playing with me.
And now you
Stop playing with me in this office. Cause now I gotta show y'all another side of me. Cause y'all wanna play.
Right.
But yeah,
That's
my
funny.
shit I can't get weak because they had me fucked up.
I enjoyed
And
it.
I almost lost my job because it's like, yeah, I'm finna get rolled up because I know I must call this lady a bitch in the middle of a staff meeting. I'm just like, I don't get nobody impression that I'm a dropout. Like, that ain't, if that's what I'm giving out, maybe I need to switch up what the hell I'm doing because dropout ain't on me nowhere. Now, dropout may be you because you older than me and you've been to this company 10 years.
Damn,
and
my
you
girl
ain't
trying
moved
to
up.
read her now. Hold
Okay,
on.
because
Hold on.
if we want to go there, then I can go for you.
Yeah.
We can do that. But I was like, let me.
No, she just
She knew goddamn well I wasn't no damn high school dropout.
They ain't say they dropped out. They said they almost did.
Still, one to cross my mind. My thing was actually I run a podcast with my friends. Literally, was my random fact that folks didn't even know about me.
Baby,
That was like, you don't even
I better tell they ass. No, listen.
I did, because it was one like, she was like, so how do I join? Yeah, see, that right there lets me know that your ass don't need to be in.
What you tell her?
I was like, it's not really a join kind of thing. Everybody laughed. I was like, she don't want you to listen. You're exactly right. I just didn't know how to say that politely.
I sure ain't telling nobody at work.
But I'm just like, yeah. I mean, if they find this shit, what the hell you gonna say to me? Grown,
Shit.
off work, off clock.
Not off clock.
Off the clock. Okay.
Today, one of my coworkers, she going out on maternity leave Friday. So we went to another site today where she don't usually work. So people saw her today that don't usually see her, and she's very, very pregnant. She's already a heavier lady, but
Did
like,
the same lady be pregnant all the time?
do she be pregnant all the time?
Oh.
No, probably ain't. 'Cause she was sick.
Nah. I don't know who you told me about. Okay. Anyway, so she's very, very pregnant. And so we walked in and this lady saw her and she said, "Oh my God, are you having twins?" And I was just like, why the fuck would you say that to her? Like, and like, I just looked at the lady like, bitch, stupid. Like,
You disgusting.
she was like, and then my coworker was like, "No, I'm only having one baby." And she was like, "You so big." And I'm like, damn.
How do you even
sis.
think I'm about to say that to somebody that
And
you
it was
don't
a big
really
lady
know?
saying it. I'm like, you should have asked her if she
You
was
big
having
too.
twins.
Right.
Oh, at least I got a reason.
Lord have mercy.
But she was just like after we just like walked out to somewhere else, and she was just like, I don't know why she would say that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
A woman to another woman.
Exactly. Just don't
like,
say nothing.
Just like congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how far along are you?
Yeah. Then she was like, "You must be 9 months." And y'all, and the way I'm talking, she was yelling down the hallway. It wasn't even like, so everybody in the hallway could hear her. And now everybody looking at this big pregnant lady.
Lord,
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah,
It is. Like,
it's
just
rude as
embarrassing.
hell. Like, damn.
Help the people, Lord.
Right. So that's some shit I can get with.
Okay.
Since I clearly have to chime in.
Listen, it's for anybody.
Yes.
Y'all got some shit y'all want to get off y'all chest too? Tan, you
Nah,
usually
not this week.
You like your job, Corey?
I do.
You like your coworkers?
But I be going off on my manager though.
Damn.
So, but lately we been
Y'all on good terms.
on good
That's
terms.
good.
So.
Okay. Well, guys, Corey, tell us where your class is. Where can they get tickets? Because it is still some tickets on sale. So they'll hear this Thursday. Class is on Saturday. So give us the
Okay.
details about it.
Yeah, so today Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Yeah, so yeah, y'all can definitely follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is C Frank. That's C as in Corey, Frank, first 5 letters in Franklin, 901 because I'm from Memphis.
Okay. Show that to my
So,
city.
all the information is on my Eventbrite page in the link in my bio. You can also follow me or add me as a friend on Facebook. I posted the flyer there as well. You can find the link pretty much all over my Facebook. And on Twitter at I'mJust_Corey. And yeah, anybody who listens, I would love to have you on Saturday. It'll be Saturday, July 20th. Like I said, I'll just be kind of running through some tips and just some additional information that, like I said, a lot of people don't know or just wasn't taught.
Okay. So we got our tickets, so we gonna be there.
we'll
Y'all
all be
grab
there.
y'all tickets. Come sit with us while we learn how to be more financially
responsible.
okay.
Mercy.
Learn the power of credit. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Lowkeygrown.
Instagram and Facebook at Lowkeygrownpodcast.
And if you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, whatever you want, you can either DM us or you can email us at lowkeygrownpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you guys for your continued support. Tell a friend or tell a friend about us. Rate, comment, subscribe, all of that.
Yeah, that.
And, come back next week and join us. Peace.
Bye.